Welcome to Fresh Start. I'm Mary Beth, and today I have about 3 recipes I think you're really going to enjoy, especially with the upcoming holidays. Our first recipe today, or both recipes, the first 2 have to do with sweet potatoes. So, just to get started, you're going to need 2 sweet potatoes. If you're cooking for a family of 4, you're going to need 4. So with me, it would be 2. So I'm going to go ahead and get those out. And everybody knows sweet potatoes. It's a winter, it's a root vegetable, and I absolutely love sweet potatoes because you can do anything with them, from sweet potato pies, not just baked sweet potatoes. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of olive oil, and you can bake these in numerous ways. You can do a aluminum foil on there, just wrap it up, and it will cook a little bit faster. So I'm going to massage the olive oil into the potato. And the reason I'm doing 2 today, basically, is because I'm going to do 2 different baked sweet potatoes that are stuffed. And then after that, we're going to go with some avocado fries. So make sure that you have your pen and paper out today. All right, so I'm going to start with baked sweet potato, or sweet potato. We're going to bake it. So right now, I'm going to put it in my TV Magic oven. Before I do that, I'm going to put a little sea salt. Just drizzle a little bit on there. And you can use kosher sea salt if you want. All right, I'm going to bake this in my oven. Okay, so you're going to put that on about 350, 375 and bake from anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, while that's baking, we're going to start off with a new recipe that I saw about a month ago and just absolutely fell in love with it. It is not vegan, but it is vegetarian. So today we're going to be using some low-fat or non-fat Greek yogurt that I actually got at Kroger. A lot of people think that it's super duper expensive to eat the way I do. 49 cents. So 49 cents. They mark stuff down all the time, every single day, and at Walmart. So all of our grocery stores here mark stuff down before it goes out, like the week before. So this actually has another week. So it's actually going to go on the sweet potato, or one of the sweet potatoes that we do today. Okay, that to the side. The next thing we're going to use is some curry and olive oil. So curry is absolutely great for so many different things. It's good for inflammation. It's good for just any type of bad cold, your skin, your immune system. So it's super duper good, along with the baked sweet potato, which is also good for your skin, even blood pressure problems and high cholesterol. So today's not only yummy, it's also very, very healthy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn my oven on, or my stove here. Put my olive oil in. And this is about 2 teaspoons of curry. And there's different types of curry out there. There's a red curry, and then of course this yellow curry. And I prefer this type of curry just because it's not real strong, it's not real hot. So if you like spicier stuff, definitely do the red curry, which is really, really good. So we're gonna let this oil start to boil. So you're gonna put your oven kind of on medium high with about 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And you don't want it to be a paste. You kind of want it to be a little thin. We'll go ahead and get our yogurt while that's heating up. So this is about 2 cups of the yogurt. Do the shortcut way. And it's been so long since I ate yogurt that this is a real treat for me today. And I've actually got the vanilla flavor because I just thought it would be better on a baked sweet potato. And if you do not want to do the Greek yogurt, you can do the soy or even the coconut yogurt, but at the time I couldn't find any, so I had to do what was next best, which was the Greek yogurt. All right, so this is starting to sizzle a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pour my curry in. So you're only going to let this cook for about 45 seconds. It's because you do not want it to be too brown. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So what this does, the curry starts to bloom, what that basically means is when it blooms, it's letting all that flavor out that you're going to pour into the yogurt, which is going to go into your potato. this on high. So I don't know about you, but I'm getting ready for Halloween, and there's so much candy out there. So I'm just trying to come up with good ideas to give out, and hopefully tattoos, not real ones, for kids, and some rings will be what I give out this year. Okay, so here I've done the curry, and you can see then the olive oil. I'm just gonna pour that into my yogurt. Okay, this smells so good, so I'm going to use one more. These can be the hardest things to get into. Here we go. Okay. So again, this is 2 small cups of yogurt, 2 teaspoons of curry, 2 to 3, and then you're going to use about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. The next thing you're going to put into this after you mix it well, so I'm going to mix it well. It's a really pretty color right now, so it's going to look so good on that baked sweet potato. And the baked sweet potatoes that I have today are locally grown, and just the color of them is amazing. They're beautiful. You can totally tell a difference between some of the potatoes we buy in our store today and these potatoes. Okay, so here is our yogurt, and right on. So good. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of lime juice to it. And I'm just squeezing the juice of maybe half a lime. Yeah, right at half a lime is what I did there. I'm going to stir that in good. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side. Our sweet potato just finished baking, so here is the sweet potato. As you can tell, the beautiful color inside. And when you cut a potato, to make it look fancy, like it come out of the restaurant, you're just going to give it a little push from the sides. So it's more like a bowl, and everything's going to sit on top and make it really pretty. Okay, before I add any of the yogurt, I'm going to add a little bit of parsley, and you can use curly parsley or flat, totally up to you. I'm just going to need a few just for decoration. I'm all about presentation. This is only for decoration. Or if you just need to chew on it, so good for you, so good for your teeth and gums. Okay, back to the serious stuff, right? Okay, I'm going to put my yogurt in. Hope you can see that. So pretty. So I've chopped a few scallions up. I'm going to put these, and these are just little green onions, is all this is. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the parsley. Look how pretty that is. So if you really want some good flavor, add just a little bit of the zest of lime. Okay, there we go. All right, so here is our first potato, and it looks so good. So this is a fancy way also to present it. If you want to put a few little greens around there, it makes it look so pretty. Okay, with our second potato that I've prepared, just coming out of the oven, nice and fresh. Going to cut it down the center. Give it a little squeeze. Okay, so you're in a hurry. You've baked your potato in the microwave. I don't approve of it, but it's okay if you're in a hurry. So I know I've showed this to you before, but maybe not this flavor, but this is a quinoa Southwestern style that you can get. This one came from Walmart, but you can get them in Kroger and also at most of the grocery stores here in town. So this is 2 servings. So what I did is I've already heated this up, and you just throw it in a pan or even the microwave, whichever you prefer. I prefer you putting in a pan, not the microwave, but it's okay. So what I'm gonna do is, actually, this would actually be good with some of this yogurt. So we're gonna put a little bit of the yogurt in this too, just a little, just a tiny bit on the bottom. So that's a red quinoa, which is your grains, super good for you, full of protein and fiber. And then your black beans. So this is a super packed nutrient potato right here. And then on this one, we're just gonna put a dabble of that. I'm gonna throw a little bit of red onion on there, make it look all pretty. I don't know about you, but I love red onion. A few of the scallions. Chop up an avocado. I love avocado. A lot of people don't eat avocado because they think that it's high in fat. Well, it's high in the good fats, which are for your brain, and we've talked about it before. So yummy for your brain. So your brain's not only going to be smart, it's also going to be happy that you're feeding it healthy food that tastes good. Okay, so we're going to make this look really pretty here. You can stand your little voila. See, it looks so fancy and not even hard at all to do. Okay, and if we really want to make it stand out, we can put some chopped greens around it. So I'm going to grab some more parsley here. Just spread these around the bottom, because they can mix this right in with the potato. And you can even top it right there like that. Okay, so there is our second stuffed baked sweet potato Southwestern style with the yogurt flavor, or curry yogurt flavored yogurt. Did I say that right? With curry flavored yogurt. All right, there's those two. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, when I first saw this recipe, I thought there's no way that that's possible, that it can taste that good plant-based. And what it was French fries. I absolutely love French fries and will occasionally have French fries. So how could I do this in a healthier version? Takes a little bit more time, but so good and so good for you. Again, it does have to do with avocados. So the avocado, you can actually bake it and it won't turn brown if you watch it real close. So that's what we're going to do today. You're going to take your avocados and peel them. I'm going to grab another one. Let's see here. I brought several just in case, because sometimes this time of year, avocados are really hard when you get them at the grocery store. So take them home, let them set in a brown paper sack, and that sometimes will soften them up. Not all the time. It does take a while sometimes. I peel that. So what I did was I cut the ends off and then just start to peel it. Kind of like an orange. And this one is still a little ripe, but okay for avocado fries. All right, let me grab a plate here. All right, so you're going to cut these in about the size you would like your fries. And you can fry these or bake these. So I prefer to bake them, but totally up to you if you want to fry them. All right, the next thing I'm going to use is panko. Panko is just breadcrumbs. So what I have brought to show you guys today is, this is panko. You can get any generic brand, basically all the same, but this is just breadcrumbs. But for you guys out there that have celiac or have problems with gluten, Crohn's disease, irritable bowel syndrome, colitis, they also make a gluten-free. So it's a little harder to cook with because I did try it with these. They're still good, but they are a little bit, just the texture's a little bit different. And so, but still good, just a tiny, tiny bit different. But I think if you add more sauce, which I'm going to show you how to do a sauce with these, that's amazing. You won't be able to tell the difference. All right, so we got our fries. So the recipe calls for you to dip these in egg. So I'm not going to do an egg wash. So what I am going to do is a almond milk wash. So I'm going to show you what to do. So here I have my almond milk. Just pour a little bit in that bowl. And just dip them all in there, just like that. Just get a good coating on them. Okay, so there's no cholesterol in this, and that's what's awesome, is absolutely no cholesterol out there. So for all you people that are really trying to watch stuff like that, this is a great recipe for you. All right, so I'm going to go with just the basic breadcrumbs. Let's see. All right, so here's our breadcrumbs. I'm going to just sprinkle. And you're going to go ahead and set your oven to about 300. Go ahead and get it preheated. And again, with this, you can have fun with it. You can throw red pepper flakes on this. You can throw cayenne on this, basil, oregano, anything you like, even dill. So dill and rosemary are some of my favorite spices. I'm going to sprinkle the other side. So these are getting ready to go into the magic oven here at Fresh Start. So once you have these all battered up, and you know, I did find this to be kind of cool, is you really don't have to put anything on the avocado because it already has the oil in it. So if you just wanted to just pat the breadcrumbs on, it's perfectly fine. So, and I did that the very first time that I made them. I just kind of went through and patted them because I was determined to make them as healthy as possible. But the milk is a little bit easier for the panko to stay on there. So I do suggest that you just lightly coat them. You can even use a vegan butter, which is the Earth Balance or Smart Balance, if you wanted to coat them in that. But that's not very healthy. Even though it's plant-based, it still is 100% fat. So, but if you only do these every now and then, I don't see a problem with it. Okay, so you're going to put these in your oven on a pan at 350 degrees, and you're just kind of going to watch when the breadcrumbs start to brown. That's when you're going to bring them out, kind of turn them over gently, put them back in for about three minutes max. Bring them out and enjoy. All right, we're going to put these over here in the magic oven. So while those are preparing in our oven, I'm going to show you how to make a sauce that's going to go so good on those. And this is also something you can put, if you did want to use the yogurt on the potato, the southwestern potato, you can actually use this sauce on the potato, which will also be very good. All right. So I'm using the vegan mayonnaise. I'm only going to use a little bit since we're only going to have a few fries today. But if you were making this at home, it's about half a cup of vegan mayonnaise. Half a cup to a cup. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. You're going to use some smoked paprika. So this gives it that bacon flavor. And that's about about 1 teaspoon actually of that. And then my favorite, the apple cider vinegar, which I've talked to you about this before also. It has the mother in it, so it's full of probiotics. So imagine how these fries are so good for you. You're getting your probiotics with avocado fries. Who would have ever thought? So you're going to pour about a teaspoon in here of that, and that's going to give it a really good flavor. I also like to add about a teaspoon and a half of dill weed. And then I'm just going to mix this up really good. So to make this a little thinner, so I can put it in a little squirt bottle, I will add a little bit of this almond milk, just a tiny bit, like 2 teaspoons maybe. So that's going to make it a little thinner. You can also use this for salad dressing. You don't just have to use it for the fries. You can use this for your salad dressing. So we're going to make this a little spicy today. I'm going to add some cayenne pepper to it. Just a dash. Okay, now taste it. So good, yummy. All right, so I'm gonna set this to the side. So I've already poured some into one of these little bottles you can purchase at Walmart, anywhere. You can use an old squirt bottle if you have one. So my fries have come out of the oven. Here's our fries. We're gonna put a little bit more lime juice on here. And where's that? Here it is. And then you're going to add your sauce. Oops. Well, oh well. It's all right. It's all good. Okay, so here is today's recipes. We have our baked sweet potatoes. All right, our first one had baked sweet potato with our yogurt and curry dressing, along with fresh lime juice, onions, and fresh parsley. Our second potato also had the yogurt dressing in the very bottom, just a very thin layer, with our Southwestern quinoa blend that we purchased at Walmart, and along with more yogurt dressing on top with the fresh scallions, parsley, and avocado. Another thing, if you didn't want to do the yogurt, you just drizzle some of the sauce on there. So I hope you've enjoyed all the recipes today with sweet potatoes and avocado fries. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time right here on Fresh Start.